enjoy his billions. It's fine.
So this leads into a really big announcement.
Yeah, we just got it this week. Look, Bob Iger, who is actually the CEO of the Walt Disney Company, is stepping down effective immediately, according to a report from CNN. Bob Chapek, and they have a thing for Bobs apparently at Disney. The board does, but Bob Chapek is the new CEO, and the board of directors announced on Tuesday. He recently served as a chairman for Disney Parks, Experience, and Products. Iger, one of the most respected CEOs who succeeded Michael Eisner in 2005. During his tenure, Iger oversaw the acquisition of Marvel Studios, Pixar, and Lucasfilms, all of which produced films that shattered box office records. Under his leadership, 21st Century Fox came into the Disney fold, resulting in a new roster of intellectual property for the nearly 100-year-old company. Look, I'm not sure if there's anybody who moved the needle as much, and I don't know how much you can really say it's one person, but fuck, did he make them cash?
Yeah, under his leadership, they got the bag. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know how everybody internally felt about him, and we don't really know what exactly he did in all of these acquisitions acquisitions mostly, right? Yeah. And developments. But goddamn, a lot happened while he was there.
Yeah, especially on the film side. But they definitely did a lot of expansion on the park side too. And just kind of expanding the brand that was the Disney, like ESPN, right, became a part of Disney. Hulu is now a part of Disney. All these things that are just like, fuck, these are power plays, and you're trying to corner the market.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list here, and it's fucking crazy. I mean, like you said, Marvel Studios, Pixar, Lucasfilms. On the park side, in 2019, they unveiled like Galaxy's Edge. Yeah. Which is like one of their biggest attractions to date. Disney Plus launched under his watch.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say is like, and I think maybe that's what he was kind of holding out for, because apparently this has been in the works for a while, at least according to them.
But like, let's launch Disney Plus.
The acquisition of Fox, but then also the launch of Disney Plus, and then kind of let that be the transitional period for from Bob Iger to Bob Chapek. Yeah. Now what comes to Disney, because now they've got all this shit. Well, now they need to do something with it. Look, I for one think it's I look at this like I look at the WWE, right? Where they just bought their competition, right? WCW was the other biggest game in town, and then they started to suck, so they left the window open for the WWE to come and buy WCW, right? But as soon as they got rid of WCW, it was just like, I don't know if we should have bought our competitor because they make us better. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now they're trying to put us out of like business, Yeah.
From a business perspective, it's like
it makes sense.
It makes sense to acquire our competitor.
Do I want to buy the competitor though?
Now there's no competition. Now we're just lazy.
Now we're just now we're just eating at all corners, and so I look at Disney buying all this up, and I look at it as it's good business wise, right, for you, because now your competitor who used to work against you now is working for you. You know? So I get it, but also it's going to lead over the course of years. It's going to lead to just this weird, and especially the fact that it's Disney and they go with the more PG-13 kind of situation. It's like, I don't want to be on my films to be just that, and
which is why I respect what companies like Apple TV are doing, right? We talked about like this project with Mahershala Ali coming up. Like they're kind of like, Disney, oh, they're killing it over there. Look at all that stuff that they're doing. Fantastic. We're happy for them. We're over here. We're doing our shit, right? Yeah. We see their shit. We're not going to try and compete with them. We're just going to win over here. Yeah. Because you're not going to compete with Disney at this point.
No, not at this point.
But this new guy, Bob Chapek, I mean, what a fucking job you have to do.
What was that first day look like? And when Bob Iger actually leaves and he doesn't have to come in. Although I think they said he's going to transition Bob Iger. I think he's going to transition because he's been with the company for 40 some odd years. Apparently he's been in the CEO role for about 15 years, but he's been with the company for a minute. So I don't think he's actually going anywhere in terms of like just completely exiting.
Yeah, he may be on the board still.
Well, they said he's going to transition to more of a kind of like a creative, like he's going to focus more on the creative side. So I don't know exactly like what that means.
But it's not a full departure from the company.
Not a full departure, at least not that I know of.
Yeah. So apparently this announcement came on like a Tuesday afternoon, and a lot of people in the company were just shocked, like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like, so that next day had to be like.
Wait, first of all, does anybody know Bob Chapek?
Yeah, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I saw him in the hallway.
Name on a few emails.
Yeah, I saw him in the hallway a couple of times. He's kind of a dick.
I was in an elevator with him once.
He took the last of the cookies in the fucking break room. I don't know about this guy.
You got to come in. That first conference calls.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Bob has joined the call.
Yeah.
You just got to go. Hey guys, thank you everybody for joining the meeting. We're gonna go ahead and just get this started.
Right? Do you enter the nickname then? Because you got Bob Iger and then you got Bob Chapek. You got to differentiate yourself somehow. You got to we got to have a diversification of brand here. We got to.
Or it's like, listen, you've known your boss is Bob for quite a while.
Yeah.
Your boss is still Bob. Just
nah.
Continue to think of Bob as your boss.
Nah, because you can't come in and be like, you can't treat me the same that you do Bob Iger. Because I'm like, bro, like I'm the new boss in town. Like we do shit different now, and you can't be like, this is how the old Bob used to do it.
But you can't come in with you guys can call me BC or call me Robert.
Yeah. What do you on the first conference call? Do you come in with the new nickname, or do you just hold it until like, okay, let me make sure I got people comfortable first?
Nah, on the first call, this big business. Let them know you're about business.
All
then first call, all action. This call, I'm gonna kick off the meeting.
You Marshawn Lynch it. All about that action.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a joke here. There's gonna be some light humor here.
Okay. Yeah. That's got to be a tough task to say the very least. But hey, look, give you the keys to the literal kingdom.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. So hey, good luck, Bob Chapek.
Got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but he's also going to get paid a shit ton for it. So hey, Godspeed. All right.